Welcome to Woggle Guides. In this guide, I'll show you the top 5 Gmail add-ons that will supercharge how you use Gmail at work. Let's get straight into it. In this guide, all the apps that we're going to look at can be found in the Google Marketplace. These are apps you install to work alongside Gmail. I won't explain how to add these apps in this guide, but if you'd like to know how to do this, check out the Woggle Guide shown above. Let's look at our first add-on app that we can use with Gmail. With the number of emails you send at work every day, it can sometimes be hard to keep track of who has responded and when you are still waiting on a reply. This first add-on helps with this problem by automatically tracking your emails and notifying you if someone hasn't responded within a time limit that you set. The app we are going to look at is the Boomerang Chrome extension. This can be found at the Chrome Web Store on the link shown in the description below. Once installed, a new icon appears at the top of your Gmail inbox. But most importantly, if I open a new email compose window from my inbox by clicking on the large compose button, you'll see a new bar has been added below the send row in the email window. This new bar offers a number of options, but the one we're most interested in is the no reply feature. If I quickly write an email to a work colleague, I can ask the Boomerang app to notify me if I don't receive a reply after a period of time I specify. I can quickly do this by clicking in the If No Reply checkbox next to the large Send Later button. Now this is the first time I've used the Boomerang app, so before I can use the features of the app, I need to sign in with my Google account to link it to the Boomerang app. To do this, I'll choose my Google account from the sign in window that has appeared. If you're comfortable for Boomerangs with access to your emails to help you manage them, click on the large Allow button. And the account is then linked. We're then returned to our email, and you can see a number of reminder options are now shown. A suggested reminder time is pre-populated by Boomerang, but you can choose any time from 1 hour up to a month. Alternatively, if you click into the calendar icon next to the Confirm button, you can specify any day of your choosing, and you can pick a specific time just by highlighting the current time shown and replacing that with your preferred time. Remember to use a colon to separate both the hours and the minutes, or the Boomerang app will not recognize the time you have entered. I'm going to choose to receive a notification in 1 hour. The blue check mark in the no reply section indicates that the reminder request is now active. I can also add further refinement to when I'm notified if I click in the no reply box. You'll see there are 4 options in this drop-down. The first is a default reminder that is sent if the email is not replied to within a certain time limit. The second option, if not clicked, asks Boomerang to notify you if a link within the email has not been clicked within a certain time, but doesn't require any reply from the email recipient. This can be useful if you want to understand if someone has opened a document or spreadsheet that you've linked to in an email. The third option asks Boomerang to notify you if the email is not opened at all. This is the equivalent of a read receipt that you might find in Microsoft Outlook. A read receipt feature isn't available in some versions of Gmail. The final option will send you a reminder regardless of what the email recipient does after the period of time you've indicated. This feature can be really useful if you want to send a follow-up email or want to check in on how a piece of work is progressing. I'm going to choose the default no reply option, and to send that email, I just need to click on the large blue Send button, and Gmail confirms that the message has now been sent. After the time you specified has passed, the email will be returned to your inbox as a reminder. To make sure the reminder email isn't filtered out by Gmail, make sure you're in the All Mail view, and the reminder email will appear at the top of that list of emails. Let's now look at another Chrome extension that fixes a little niggle in Gmail that really bugs me. If I click on the Compose button to open a new blank email, you'll see that by default, a small new email window is opened in the bottom left corner of the inbox. The formatting options for the email are not shown automatically, and even if you click on the formatting icon on the menu bar, only a shortened list of options are presented. I'll now close that email, and I'll click into an email within my inbox. Within the email, I'll click on a reply icon to respond to the email, and you'll see that this also opens at the base of the inbox. I prefer to work with larger size email windows, which are open by default with all the formatting options automatically shown, to help me write emails quicker and more productively. This is super easy to set up in Gmail, however, using a feature offered as part of a Chrome extension called Auto BCC for Gmail. The link for this app is shown in the description below. The app's name is a bit of a mouthful, but the main job of the app is to automatically forward emails you send to another email address using the CC or BCC feature in Gmail. However, let's take a look at it in Gmail to show you how to use it to automatically open a large email window and show the email formatting options by default. Once the Auto BCC Chrome extension is installed in Gmail, a blue email icon will appear at the top of your Chrome browser, next to the extensions icon. This may not appear automatically for you. If you can't see the icon, click into the black extension icon and choose the option to pin the app to the Chrome browser bar. You'll see that the icon for that app now appears on the top bar of the browser. Let's click on this icon to see what options you can choose. There are 5 options shown for the app. The auto forwarding I mentioned earlier is chosen by default. I'm not interested in either of these, so I'll uncheck these options. The remaining 3 options are the changes that we want to make to how Gmail works. The first of these will automatically pop out a window to work in if we choose to reply or forward an email. The next option will make sure that the window is in full size, and the last option helpfully places the cursor in the message body so we can start writing what we want to say in the email straight away. Once we've chosen these 3 options, we can confirm them by clicking on the Save Your Options button on this page. The app confirms that the options have been saved. Let's now return to Gmail. I'll also click on the refresh icon at the top of the browser to reload Gmail in this tab. This makes sure that the options we've selected are updated. Let's now click on the large Compose button to write an email. You'll see that now, by default, a large email window is open to write emails in, and the full formatting bar is also shown at the bottom of the email. If I close that email Compose window and then choose to click into any email in my inbox, I'll choose to reply on that by clicking on the reply icon in the top right of the email, and you'll see that similar to before, the reply email is also opened as a large email window by default. Let's now move on to look at an app that helps you keep in touch with your Gmail inbox whilst at work. Often you'll need to work in a number of different applications, and it can be hard to keep track of any new emails that come into your Gmail inbox. This next add-on, Notifier for Gmail, allows you to quickly check your latest emails without logging into Gmail. The link for this app is shown in the description below. Once installed, a new icon will be added to your Chrome browser next to the extension icon. Every 60 seconds, this app will check your Gmail inbox to confirm if any new emails have been received. The number shown in this icon indicates how many unread emails you have in your inbox. If I click on the notifier icon, a quick view of the latest email in my inbox is shown. I can quickly navigate through my inbox using the arrows in the top right of the email preview to read any new emails. Whilst in this preview mode, I can also choose to archive an email or move the email to the spam folder. Other options include being able to delete the email, or finally, just to mark it as read. If I want to quickly log into my Gmail inbox, I can do this from the preview window by clicking on the Open Inbox option. Another Chrome app that does one thing really well is the Gmail Showtime app. In the Gmail inbox, you'll see that the time details added to emails is very limited. For any previous days, only the day it was received is shown. If I want to find out any more details about the email, I need to click into it to see the time received details. When using emails for work, it can be really useful to see the time when emails were received, as you'll often get multiple emails from the same person in a single day. Once the Gmail Showtime app has been added to Gmail, I'll quickly refresh my inbox, and you can see that the detailed information showing the date and time an email was received is now shown in your inbox. The final Chrome app I'll share with you helps you to improve how you use Gmail at work. Once added to Gmail, the simple Gmail Notes Chrome extension adds a note space to your emails, into which you can add any additional information you want to remember, such as birthdays or addresses, that is related to an email. The link for this app is shown in the description below. Let's click into an email in my inbox to see how that works. I've not used it previously, so before I can save the notes, I need to link my Google Drive with the Notes app so that any notes I make can be stored on my Google account. I'll click on the Login button to do that. A new window appears, asking me to sign in using my Google ID. I'll click on the blue Next button to proceed and quickly enter my password to associate my Google account with the app. Once that's done, we're then asked to confirm that we allow the simple Gmail Notes app to have access to our Google account. I'll click on the Allow button to confirm this. Returning to our email, you'll see that the Notes space has now turned yellow to indicate that it's linked to Google. Along the top row, you'll also see there are a number of options that allow you to customize the note features, such as changing the color or the dimensions of the note box. Let's quickly type a note for this email. There's no need to save your note, as anything added to the message space is automatically saved. If I now go back into my inbox, you'll see why this is so useful. In the email I've just added the message to, the note is now displayed in the subject line of the email, acting as a quick reminder for useful information. Remember, only you can see this note. It's not attached to the email in any way if you forward or reply to the original email, so you can write anything you like. I hope you found this Woggle Guide useful and learned something new. If you have, please like or subscribe so that other users can find it too. Thanks for watching.